across this water here, stay real close to this rock. There's a shelf over to the left. You might drop off of it. It's not very deep, but if you do, it won't hurt nothing. Welcome to another Nature's Glory off-road edition. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I had a planned ride with a YouTube follower and ended up running into another one. We did Pumpkin Hollow in the morning and another one in the afternoon. There'll be a separate video for that I'll be showing shortly. So here we are, we're taking off from the cabin to go meet up with my YouTube follower. He was coming across Spas Creek. I was already in Frenchburg, so I was going to meet him at Pumpkin Hollow. Here we are going out of the Indian Creek Resort. We're going to get up here on Amos Ridge in a minute. We're going to go down Amos Ridge, and then we're going to make a left onto Amos Cut, which is also part of the Backcountry Byway. It's pretty short, pretty easy. There's only one spot here. This is a switchback. It's a 180 degree down and back to the right in this direction. Otherwise, it's for the other way, it's up and back to the left. Had to back up here in this direction. I usually make it in one sweep going the other way. And here it is from the rear view camera view. Just you can see what it looks like. And we're going to zip on out through here. And when we get to the other end, I'll cut most of this out. And here we are coming up on 713. A right takes you to Frenchburg, a left takes you back towards Spas Creek and Pumpkin Hollow. We're going to skip by Spas Creek and go straight to Pumpkin Hollow. I'm behind this Jeep and I'm wondering, he's slowing down on me. I'm thinking, what is this guy doing? He's driving so slow. Well, it turns out this is one of my followers. He had recognized me in his rear view mirror, and he was heading to Pumpkin Hollow also. So we're pulling in here, and the other YouTube follower is already waiting. See him in the blue Jeep as we turn in. So we stop here a minute and get ourselves situated, and then we're going to take off here, and I'm going to lead this group, and we're going to go through Pumpkin Hollow. I cut a lot of this out, just left some of the more exciting stuff in. It's a pretty short video. So you saw us veer off to the left on Pumpkin Hollow, and we're going to go through here and let you enjoy the views. This has gotten rougher over time. I don't know how easy a stock vehicle could do this anymore. You probably could with some help. You probably would scrape in a few places. And we're going to switch to the back view here. You saw that rock we just went by, and you'll see it again from the rear view. We're still climbing up. Oh, here we are. Here's the rear view, and there's that rock I was telling you about. And you can see a different perspective here. You can see it's a little rougher. The guy behind me is on 35s. The fellow behind him in the four-door is on 37s. And I'm on 33s like usual. That gave you a pretty good look at the two people with me. Now we're continuing on. And there's a little I'll flex out place here to kind of give you some left and right. This is kind of toward the top. It's about the same as it's always been. It hasn't changed much. Coming up that hill has been pretty rocky. It's a little bit harder than it has been in the past. Been pretty dry around here, so there's not a lot of water. And it's not real muddy. You can see this little rock here we're going to go up. The little rock shelf, that's probably 6-8 inches. And things look pretty much the same. Again, it's pretty dry, so it'd make a good, easy trip of it for the most part. In my opinion, this is the easy direction, Frenchburg towards Slade, north to south. Climbing up the rocks is easier than climbing up the mud on the other side. However, I believe today, as dry as it's been, probably could have done it pretty easily coming up the hill in the other direction. Mud holes aren't quite as full. This was done in June, this video of 2023. And you can see coming down the hill behind me here, and you can see there's some ruts. Nothing you can't avoid if you want to. There's some rocks. Obviously we weren't driving this fast. I sped this up about 25%, I think. And we're going down the hill now. You can see the mud holes. One of these I got caught in coming up the hill back in, it was on actually New Year's Eve, I believe, last year. And it's a winching video. I think I've got that as part of the title. And we get down this hill, nice and easy, smooth flying. Nobody had any trouble coming down the hill. You see him straddling that rut right there. That rut sucks you into it when it's real muddy. And the mud holes just don't look that deep right now. Again, quite a bit drier than it has been in the past on this day. Should always be careful, and don't go it alone unless you know what you're doing. And this rock right here is pretty much the last major crossing. Stay close to it, up next to the rock, and you'll avoid a rock shelf that's over on a little further out. You'll see the Jeep behind me, just like in the video introduction, where he I think he was trying to get off of it on purpose, and he was trying to see how deep the water was. And he's on 35s. It went about, I don't know, half, 2/3 the way up. And here we are going into it, the rear view mirror. Don't forget to check out our cabin when we're not using it. It's available to anybody. naturesglorycabin.com. Facebook and YouTube are the same name. Here he is going into the water. You see he slipped into it and come on out of it. And we're going to stop up here in a minute. It's a pretty good place to change out of four-wheel drive. So we're going to stop right up here. You'll see him coming up behind me. And from here on out, it's smooth sailing. We don't have a whole lot left from here on out. It's pretty smooth, just gravel. I think there's a couple little minor water crossings. And you'll see everybody coming back up. Get one last shot at the folks following me. And I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.